Hey everyone! I know it's late, but happy Thanksgiving Eve. Well, yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to everyone. I'm not sure if you celebrate or not, but I believe whether or not you celebrate Thanksgiving, there's reasons to be thankful. We should all be thankful for everything. The good and the bad. So, on that note, I would like to talk about the attitude of gratitude tonight. And let me just share what happened to me this Monday. Even before I do so, last week my pastor challenged one of my pastors challenged the church to not complain. So it was a Thanksgiving no complaint challenge, so to speak. I failed within 24 hours. And that's Facebook fault. There was a reason for me to complain and I did. So I broke the challenge. But I remember last week, Wednesday, my pastor, she went on live and then she asked us to say one thing, name one thing that we're thankful for. And I said that I am thankful for my vision. I'm thankful for my sight. Can I tell you, by Monday of this week, some of you may know, some of you may not know, I need to wear my glasses when I'm using computers. If I do not use my glasses, I'll have it's very difficult for me to see. So that's the reason why I wear glasses. Monday, my glasses took wings and feet and just vanished, disappeared. Disappeared. Don't know where my glasses is. And the only thing I could do is to say, whoa, because I remember that the challenge was still on. And I could have complained, but I just had well, not really peace, but I chose not to complain. I could have complained about it. But I'm like, it's already gone. I don't know where it is. I don't know who have it. But I just decided that I'm going to do what I got to do. So I just pressed through and do whatever activities that I had to do for the day. But it was a struggle, as you can imagine. Lo and behold, the following day, I was blessed with not one, but two pairs of glasses. So this is one of my new glasses. So this is one of the things that I'm thankful for. What's my point? The point of this testimony, so to speak, is I'm pretty sure there's someone out there who's lost something. Maybe it's not the glasses, but what is it that you lose? Did you lose your job? Did you lose your peace? Did you lose your joy? Have you lost a loved one? What is it that you've lost? And what is it that you're struggling with? That it may be difficult or a challenge for you to even be thankful for this season. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving here in the States. And for some of you, it may be hard for you to give thanks because you don't know what are you thanking, what are you giving thanks for. You may have lost money, you may have lost a job, you may have lost relationships. I don't know what you lost, but my point or my message rather, in the same way that I was blessed with double and a better pair of glasses, not just one, but two. I believe that God is faithful to bless you with a double portion of whatsoever that you have lost. So as long as you just be hopeful, be thankful, have an attitude of gratitude, and just stay positive, He will restore whatever it is that you have lost. Who knows? Maybe the thing that you lost, you thought it was something that you needed, but you'll soon realize that God will open the doors for you to have something much, much better. Something that will bring you more joy, more peace, and more happiness. So that's something that I want you to dwell on. It's such a blessing, because there I was. I I felt so lost without my glasses, I was having difficulty seeing, and there was this pressure on my eyes, and it was even giving me a headache, and then God opened the doors, and then I was able to get the desire of my heart and to upgrade, so to speak. And I now have not just one pair, but two pairs. And I say this so that you too can be encouraged that whatsoever that you are praying to receive, it is possible. You may have lost something right now, but God is able to bless you double times. God is able to restore what you've lost. God is able to fill the void, to fill the emptiness, and to give you whatsoever that you've lost and give it to you in greater abundance. All right, so think about it. Think about it. Isn't that powerful? Think about it. All right, so I'm not going to be long. I just wanted to share that because I've been wanting to come on here since Monday, but of course, I didn't want to add too much pressure on my eyes, and it was a bit difficult to see without the glasses. So that's what I want to share with you guys. Also, I want to address the topic that I shared a couple of days ago. I mentioned on my Facebook page, in case you're watching me on another platform, watch your friends more than your enemies, and thankfully most of you understood the message. But there was one person who you seem not to understand, and I'd like to address you. So you're saying, let me just pull you up right here, because I think it's very important that we understand certain things. So I said, better to watch your friends than your enemies. And Danny's of the opinion, who say this? People with horrible friends and poor, unhealthy relationships. We need to stop saying this nonsense. Okay, so all right, so that's your opinion, but I want to explain to you why we should watch our friends closer. You're entitled to your opinion, but you're not going to tell me what to share on my page. So let us just understand, and I'll just share. This is why we need to watch our enemies or our friends more than our enemies. Enemies are obvious. We know who our enemies are. So we don't need to have a closer watch. Yes, there is a popular saying that keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But it's more important, in my opinion, to watch your friends more because they're the ones who are closest to you. A person cannot do you harm unless they are close to you. We should watch our friends because by observing them, we'll be able to learn and discern certain ways. We'll be able to tell whether or not he or she is for us or if he or she is against us. This is why we should have a closer watch on the people who are closest to us, not those who we already know do not like us, because we already know that they don't like us. So when you have a person who is close to you, they can't do you harm. If they don't know, your enemy can't hurt you if they don't know what to hurt. If they don't know your secrets, if they don't know your strength, if they don't know your weakness, they don't know what arrows to shoot. They don't know where to hit. But your friends know everything about you. This is why I believe it is very important to watch those who are closest. I'm not referring to people who have great friendships, by all means I'm not. That's not what I'm referring to. But what I'm saying is a person cannot betray you unless they're close to you. And we find betrayals among families, and friends, because obviously those are the people who are close to our hearts. So this is why we have to be wise. So I would answer you now, Danny, and say a person who makes a statement like this would be a wise person when we say better to watch your friends more than your enemies. Okay? You got to watch your friends more than your enemies. You know, when you keep them close, you'll be able to sense whether or not there is a seed of jealousy or if there is a seed of envy. You know, if you are with someone and that person is always backbiting you or speaking against you or even speaking against someone else, there's certain hints, there's certain red flags that a person will show so that you'll be able to tell whether or not this person is sincere. Obviously, if your friend is good, then you will know. But if your friend doesn't mean you well, there will be red flags, you know, and there's several examples of this. Even if we use the example of Shanquila Robinson, the young lady who lost her life in Mexico, you know, had she had paid attention to the obvious red flags, I'm sure she would have still been around right now, you know. So this is why we have to be very careful and wise. And when we see certain signs within people, we got to believe them. Believe a person the first time when they show you who they really are. So, my friend, this is why we must watch our friends more than our enemies. Okay, so I hope you understand. I hope you understand this now. Hope it clears the air. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say for now. Yeah, but that's some serious thing though. It's really serious and powerful. Watch your friends more than your enemies, because you don't know the hearts of people. A lot of people can be really deceptive, really evil. They'll be smiling with you, and behind your back, they're doing you evil. So you can't trust people. You can't be too trusting of people. I suggest that whenever a person try to be close to you, you pray and you ask God to show you the person, to give you the wisdom so that you're able to tell whether or not this person is sincere, you know. And I always say this: friendship, relationships, family, partnership, business partnerships, whatever it is, anyone who's trying to be too close to you or anyone who's, you know, close to you, you got to pray and you have to ask for wisdom, you know. You have to ask for wisdom, because even among loved ones, couples, married couples, people do evil, you know, people hurt each other. So we have to be wise and mindful. We can't be foolish, you know. Don't be foolish at all. Don't be naive. Don't assume that everyone who smiles with you is your friend. Don't do that. Obviously, there are good people out there, and there are few good friendships out there, but most people aren't. Most people aren't, you know. Most people aren't. So we have to be real and don't be naive. All right, so that's my message. Danny and anyone else, I hope you understand. So that's my point, and that's where I stand on that. All right, so I think that's all I'm gonna say for now. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I don't know where you are in the world right now, but wherever you are, just have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Just have an attitude of gratitude, even if you don't feel like you want to give thanks. Even if you're in a situation where you just feel so overwhelmed and tired, or, you know, there's always reasons. Even the fact that you're alive and you're listening to me right now, it's a reason to be thankful. It's a reason to be thankful. And on that note, I also I'm not only just thankful for my new pair of glasses, but I'm very thankful for everyone who is listening to me and everyone who's been supporting me, throughout the years and especially this year, you know. And on that note, I want to let y'all know, in case you don't have a copy, go grab a copy of You're Not Really Alone. It's now on sale on my website, 70% discount on the You're Not Really Alone book. All right, so go check it out. All of Black Friday, all of this holiday, the Thanksgiving holiday season, I have the 70% off, so you can not only treat yourself, but you can treat a loved one. All right, so there's some great nuggets in there that will bless and encourage your heart. So you have a wonderful evening and take care. Bye bye.